Hey y'all, it's Heidi Cab. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm super excited to show you some new makeup that I got. A lot of these things that I'm trying, a few of them I've never tried before, particularly my foundation. I've just bought Lancôme foundation in 3 different shades and I really don't know which one is for me yet. So I'm excited to try that out for you, maybe test that out. I got Jaclyn Hill's The Eye Master collection. It's 8 custom eye brushes plus a bag. So I'm going to be trying that out. I'm going to be using the James Charles palette today. I want to do something creative and different and I want to share that with you guys. So keep watching. So first I need to figure out exactly what color is for me of this new Lancôme foundation. So the Lancôme foundation is a 24-hour full coverage. It is wear and comfort, transfer resistant, up to 24-hour color. Here, this is kind of what it looks like, but I'm gonna be testing out these 3 colors today. First one I'm gonna test is 260 BSN of the Lancôme. And I'm just gonna squirt a little bit on my hand. Okay, I could see this for me. Like it's actually like the same color of my skin. I'm going to try the 220 BUFC Lancôme. This definitely doesn't have like a reddish tint or like a yellow orange. This is good, but I feel like this matches a little more right now. I mean, both could honestly be doable, but I feel like if I'm trying to match like dead on, I like this one. I feel like honestly, this one is me with a spray tan. This one is me like right now. This is more of a lighter color, like a porcelain. Yeah, that's definitely too light for me, for sure. I think I'm definitely gonna go with the 220, just because it's the one with me without the spray tan. Maybe when I get a spray tan, I'll use something different. So I'm gonna go in, and this is my first time applying this. I've already put on my primer before this, so now I'm going to go in with a wet beauty blender and I'm going to put this all over my face and really see how it goes. So I feel like it's really going on well. I mean, it's definitely full coverage for sure. I always like to put it under my neck so I don't have a line, but this is like definitely my color for sure. This makeup really is going on like so smoothly. It is a little bit more expensive, and I'll link everything below, but I feel like it's worth it. Woo! So this is really pretty. It is very smooth. I am very pleased with this foundation. I'm excited to use it on my upcoming clients and their makeup because I feel like this is going to stay on forever. So I think it's very pretty. It's not super heavy, like it's still soft. I don't like when makeup looks thick. I hate that. But this is like just setting very nicely. So you can kind of see it's beautiful. So now, foundation aside, I am going to go in with, if you watched my videos in the past, I am a Tarte lover. And I'm going in the shade Fair Neutral. And I'm going in with a little bit of a lighter shade. Normally I use light Fair Neutral, but this is just Fair Neutral and it's actually a little bit brighter. But I'm not mad about the brightness, y'all. You know, I'm never mad. And we have our tribal face, and I'm gonna go in with my blender that's still damp and just blend it out. This is usually the time where people think that they look too much like a ghost. I've said that before. But you're gonna put bronzer on top of it, so it's fine, you're doing it right. This is going on beautifully, very beautifully. So I'm going to put on my translucent powder. I want to give y'all positive content, and if you don't have positivity, then what good is the makeup? So I want to move forward with positivity. I'm not positive Pam all the time, but I do want to try to be. And if that's something that I'm doing, I want y'all to do right there with me. And I hope that I can be an ambassador for positivity in your life. Okay, so I'm putting on my translucent powder to really set it. So I'm really caking on this translucent powder because I am feeling like I'm gonna do some crazy stuff with my eyeshadow. I don't know. So I want this to be a little bit whiter than normal, and I can go back and brush it off later. A little part of me, like as my face lightens up, the inner person, my soul, gets excited. There, I said it. Light and bright on the face, light and bright in my heart. Yes, girl. Or boy, whoever's watching. So now I am going to go in with my Naked Urban Decay Flush Palette. Y'all know I've been loving this right now. And I am going to go in with the bronzer. Again, it looks like this. I will link everything below, all the things so you can buy them. I'm gonna start here. Oh yeah. So I'm going in with my blush, and you know, sometimes I'm like, let's blush it, and then sometimes I want just a teensy weensy bit of natural rose. So I'm gonna go in and do literally teensy weensy bit. And over here. Okay, so now I have my blush, bronzer, full face done, and I'm ready to dive into some eyeshadow and some new brushes. Okay, are we ready? So I've zoomed in a little bit because I want you to see my new Jaclyn Hill brushes and how I apply eyeshadow with them on my eyes. So I've zoomed in close. I think you can see me pretty well. And so let's get started. This is the packaging. It's really cute. You get to hold all your new brushes in. There are several new brushes, all of these brushes, so many different brushes. I'm so excited. So let's get going. I think I'm gonna do a Mardi Gras eyeshadow tutorial. And I've never done this before, so let's get crack-a-lackin'. So first, I am not a big brush person. Let me go ahead and say that. I know that makeup artists hate on people that use their fingers. I love to use my fingers, but I want to start dabbling in brushes as well to do a little bit more intricate things. So I am first going to go in with Jaclyn Hill's brush JH33. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little crazy and go in with a purple. So with the James Charles palette, it is pressed, a lot of them are pressed pigments. So you want to go light, like literally like dab your brush to make sure that there's nothing on there extra, and do a little bit. It's so pretty. Kind of doing the outer V in this pretty purple color. I am really loving that. Wow, like the pigment is just beautiful. So I'm gonna go in with this green, kind of shimmer green in the shade Guac. Freaking love that. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So I am actually going to go in the corner with this shimmer, like here, and kind of lead it into the purple. And it's really pretty. Also putting it kind of along the bottom. And oh, yes mama, yes, it's looking good. Okay, so far you can see it is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. Then I think I'm gonna go back in the Purple Escape in that same crease Really hitting it in that crease. And I'm going a little bit higher up. You gotta be careful with this because if you don't go little bits at a time, you'll end up blending for like 20 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the yellow, literally yellow, like it's called B. I'm gonna put it up here. When I say Crayola yellow, I mean it is yellow, very yellow. And I'm kind of blending it around the purple and the yellow, like that. Oh yeah, super glam. Okay, I'm going back in again with the yellow. I'm just going kind of over the top, the outer edge, also blending underneath. And I am loving these brushes, by the way. They're amazing. Okay, so far, this is what I have, and I'm loving it. So now I'm gonna go back in with my JH33. Do a little bit of purple in the corner, just to darken it up. And then I'm gonna go in with the JH40, and I'm going in with a purple shimmer. And remember, we might have to dab this like quite a few times, but that's okay. And I'm gonna go right in the middle, like almost like flowing from my green shimmer that I did earlier into the purple. I am really like living for this right now. This palette is so beautiful. I love it. Again, you just have to kind of continue to pat. Okay, we're still working. Okay, now I'm going in with my large blend brush, and I'm gonna go in JH32 into the gold. It's called Ring Light. It's not quite gold, it's next to the gold. It's more of a shimmer. And I'm going to put it close to my brow. I die for this palette. I die. It's beautiful. And these brushes, I will say, you're not gonna make the same look without the brushes. You can use your fingers and do nice blending. Blending well with fingers, absolutely. But you can't get quite this perfectly blended glam look without. You just can't. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with a gold color to kind of sweep over the top. It's called Face. And sometimes I use this color as a highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, JH32. Go right over this top. And kind of blend it a little bit together. And that's so pretty. I'm gonna go back in with the purple once again, that deep purple in the beginning, Escape, and go right in that corner for our final depth. And it is literally so pretty. I'm gonna deepen the green. Okay, and then I'm going to go underneath with the JH41. And I'm going to dip that. I'm going to brush that into Daddy. I think is the name of it. Yeah, it's like a deep green, like grass green. And I'm going to line the bottom of my lid. And it really, I love that because my eyes look more green than they have, than normal. Really blend that out. Very pretty. Now I'm going to go in with my teensy weensy little brush, and I'm going to go in with that shimmery purple in the corner. Having a hard time showing up. You have to do little dabs. You can kind of see it. It's really pretty. And I'm just putting that all along the bottom. Okay, so now I am going to do my other eye. I'm gonna do my brows, and then we're going to see the finished product. Okay, so I am back, and as you can see, my eyeshadow is done, and so are my eyebrows. Woohoo! I am really loving this. I love using the brushes, and I also really loved the James Charles makeup palette and all the cool colors. I mean, this is Mardi Gras. How fun! And I think to conclude all this, I'm gonna go in with a red lip. This is just Revlon. And someone was actually asking me about this today. It's a matte lip. You can buy this at Walgreens. It stays on forever, and it is amazing. So here's my lip, and this literally stays on like all day long. You can eat with it, everything. It stays on really well. It's not as long lasting as like the Kylie Jenner lip kit or anything like that, but it is really great, and it's very affordable, and they have them in like 100 different colors. Okay, so I am completely done with this Mardi Gras look. I'll close my eyes just so you can see one last time kind of what that looks like. I had so much fun doing this look. I used the James Charles palette with my brand new eyeshadow brushes from the Eye Master collection with Jaclyn Hill. I really loved the brushes. I loved the shadow, and I had so much fun doing this look, and I hope you enjoyed watching. While you're on here, and if you like this video, go ahead and click a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to catch me on a more laid back everyday basis, go ahead over to Instagram, follow me at Heidi Cav, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.